How's it going, everybody? Brett Medlock here for DualShockers video, and today I wanted to show you guys Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered for the PS4 Pro. Today I'm going to be showing you the comparison to the PlayStation 3 version and hopefully help you decide whether or not you want to get this upgraded version. So without further ado, let's jump on in. Now, there are a lot of ports and remasters that hit the market that don't really do much to actually enhance the game, and I'll be honest, I was expecting that with Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. It's all too often that developers will simply slap the word remastered on the title of their game and do a simple up-resing without actually enhancing any of the textures or lighting effects. Assassin's Creed 3 does all of that and more. Not only does the game's lighting look better, but it runs a lot quicker. I kept having to slow down the PS4 version or speed up the PS3 version in order to keep these games side by side. As you'll notice, the PS4 version always ends up speeding up a bit quicker than the PS3 version, which honestly should be the standard for remasters. Now, because of the enhanced lighting effects, in certain cutscenes, if there's a lantern or fireplace nearby, they can end up looking a lot different. As you'll notice, a lot of these cutscenes don't look the same in terms of the lighting and color, and that's because of the torches and lanterns that are actually illuminating the room. However, overall, the game does use a pretty different color scheme. As you can tell in the comparison video, the PS4 version looks more blue, gray, and coldish, whereas the PS3 version things looked hotter, sunnier, with more orange and yellow. I'm thinking this was just an artistic change. This wasn't really something that they needed to change in my opinion, but it's nice getting a different looking game, I suppose. As I'm sure you know, sometimes when enhancing a game's resolution, the previously fine looking textures end up looking a bit more muddy. I'm happy to say that for the most part, I never saw anything too jarring in this remastered version. However, because the lighting is different in some of the cutscenes, I actually ended up preferring the way the PS3 version looked in comparison to the PS4. Sometimes having an illuminated room could actually make things look a bit worse. It's not a huge gripe, but when you are watching the PS4 and PS3 versions side by side, every now and then the PS3 version does look a bit better. But that's mainly just talking about cutscenes. Gameplay is a lot better. With higher resolution and 60 frames per second gameplay, along with HDR if you have a television that uses it, the game actually looks pretty damn good. It doesn't necessarily look like a game that would come out nowadays, but in action, it looks miles better than the PS3 version. In other words, it kinda looks like a PS3.5 game. Now, this game does have a pretty mixed reception, but if you just so happen to skip out on it last generation and you're craving more Assassin's Creed, then I recommend checking it out. But odds are, if you played it in the past and didn't enjoy it, then I would skip out on this version as well. That's all I got to say today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching DualShockers video, and be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're interested, and maybe even that notifications bell if you're feeling generous. I'll leave you a few more minutes of gameplay and image comparisons in case you were curious for more. We'll see you guys later.
Some fresh air might do me good.
Whose side do you on, anyway?
What's the meaning of this?
Captain,
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
these thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent.
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Arm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.